All who declare that Jesus is the Son of God have God living in them, and they live in God. Tells us, and we have put our trust and our faith in him. God is love, and all who live in love live in God, and God lives in them. We go to the book of John chapter 15, verses 9 through 12. We read this. I have loved you even as the Father has loved me. Remain in my love. Commandments, you remain in my love, just as I obey my Father's commandments and remain in his love. I have told you these things so that you will be filled with my joy. Yes, your joy will overflow. This is my commandment. Love each other in the same way I have loved
you. The sermon title is New Love. New Love. Let us begin with a word of prayer. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be pleasing to you, O Lord, who is our rock and our redeemer. Amen. There was a doctor who came up with a new plan for his patients, and his plan for them was called New Love. The plan was that all the staff who worked with the patients and their relationships with them would show large quantities of love and do their work with a loving attitude. And this plan, New Love, worked out very well. Now this might seem like an odd illustration to begin a wedding sermon with, but this plan of New Love is, in my opinion, able to be applied to the work that's involved in marriage and in all relationships, for marital and family, and all relationships involve work. It's good. This work is done in a spirit of love, especially in the spirit of godly love. And so as we're gathered here this afternoon, surrounded by all of our decorations, from the Venture Island Vacation Bible School as requested by Linda, it does seem fitting, since this last year has been quite an adventure for Ken and Linda. One they were not expecting, but they're thankful that they have found one another, to have each other whom they enjoy spending company with, to have the companion with joy, laughter, love, and faith as anything they could have imagined a year ago. So they're thankful that they have one another as companions, as our book of wisdom out of Ecclesiastes stated. Two are better than one, or if they fall, one will lift up the other. Or as they themselves will state in their vows they wrote, they have each other to care for, to stand beside, to share life's adventures, the joys as well as the sorrows, the days that are easy and those that are difficult. And so as this last year has been an adventure for them, I'm sure that it has been for you too, as their loved ones. They found a new path for their lives, one that neither them or you might have been expecting. But they have grounded this relationship in a godly love, and a new love has come to fruition. A new and an unexpected love that we can trust God will faithfully sustain them now and all the years to come, as they continue to share life's adventures with one another, whatever this might entail. And this same faithful God of love is also the one who guides us in all our relationships. For what better plan is there to live by than to strive to love God and to love one another in all our relationships? This plan of love is not always easy, but it works. Works in all the relationships in which we have. And this love